What we're going to do in this video is get some practice estimating adding decimals. So here it says 12.93 plus 6.1 is approximately equal to, this little squiggly equal sign means approximately equal to. So try to estimate this and pick the right choice. So pause the video and try to do that. All right, now let's work through this together. So we could work this out by hand, but the whole goal here is estimation. And so if I were doing this in my head, I'd say, well, look, 12.93 is a little bit less than 13, and 6.1 is a little bit more than 6. And it's actually nice because when I rounded, I went down on this number and I went up on this number. So I went up 7/100ths to get to 13, and I went down 1/10 to get to 6. So I feel good when I add them up that we're going to get pretty close to the actual answer. So 13 plus 6 is equal to 19, and lucky for us that that is one of the choices. And there's multiple ways that you could try to estimate things. For example, you could do a little finer of an estimation. You'd say this is approximately 12.9 plus 6.1, and then you say 12 plus 6 is 18, and then 9/10 plus 1/10 is another 1. So you'd say this is 18 plus 1, and you'd say, okay, that once again gets me pretty close to 19, or this gets me to 19. Let's do another example. So here we're told 5 plus 1 plus 4.91 is approximately equal to what? So pause this video and see if you can figure that out. Try to estimate it. Try to do it without any paper. Well, the way I would do it is actually very similar to the way we just did the last one. 5.1 is approximately equal to 5, and it's approximately equal to 5, and 4.91 is also approximately equal to 5. I rounded to the nearest whole number in either case, and so that would be equal to 10. And once again, it makes sense because we rounded down here and we rounded up here. We rounded down to go from 5.1 to 5, and we rounded up to go from 4.91 to 5. If you're rounding down in both cases or rounding up in both cases, your estimate might get a little bit further from your actual answer, so you might want to be a little bit careful. All right, so in this last example, once again, pause the video and see if you can work through it on your own. Well, we're just going to do the same thing here. This is going to be approximately equal to 3 plus, I rounded down, 3.14, rounded to the nearest whole number is 3. 5.92, rounded to the nearest whole number is 6. And once again, just like I mentioned in the previous ones, this is good because I'm rounding down from 3.14 to 3. I took away 14/100ths, and then I add 8/100ths to 5.92. So it's going to get me reasonably close to the actual answer. And so 3 plus 6 is equal to 9, which is indeed one of the answers here. And this is actually interesting. You're not always going to see a multiple choice if you're trying to estimate things. But in this case, you know that just 3 plus 5 is going to be 8. And so this can't be the choice. And then you're going to have 8 plus whatever 14/100ths plus 92/100ths is. And you know that's more than 1. So you know our answer is going to be a little bit over 9. So once again, 9 is a good approximation.